Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Red Mist in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Magic Legion. Now, I want to go ahead and take a break from the hard mode tower today, because I kind of think, even though I think now that I've done a few things, I'll be able to get past the stage that I got to in yesterday's video, I think it's going to be a little bit easier if I focus on getting the runes for the upgrades on the spells. Now, I want to go ahead and show you something that I've pretty much done over the night time. Now, I've gone through all of the libraries and I've pretty much bought all of the passive spells that cost up to kind of like 200 of the currency things. So I've pretty much gone up to like 200 cost on all of them, gone and bought everything, and I've done the same thing with the Academy, because the currency that you use for this isn't really that necessary in comparisons to the runes, so you can just kind of buy as much as you like of that and be able to like obviously upgrade your power as much as you can. And if you look up at my battle damage up at the top left, I've actually increased my battle damage by like 20,000 battle damage just by going and doing that sort of stuff. Now, I have played a few times in the arena today, but the one thing that I find is everybody around like sort of the top 300 now start running the deck that I showed you a little while ago, guys. Which is kind of like this. If you look here, they've got the Witch, they've got the War Mage, but quite a few of them have Arno and the Blood Commander. Now, this is a very good combination of cards, because you're constantly giving everybody rage in order to make it so that everyone's using skills really, really effective. But once I've got the upgrade, that deck is going to be useless. This deck is good for, like, obviously, doing a lot of damage with Arno, but locking the enemy team down with the Witch. But if you can negate the Witch's spell, then you're going to destroy this deck. And that's the deck that I'm going to be showing you once I have finally upgraded my skill that I can't remember the name of it. But it's the one that, like, obviously negates the damage. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go into the Abyss, because I haven't really played much of the Abyss. And obviously, if you know about the Abyss, then you know that is where you're going to get your relics. So the higher you get, the better relics you're going to be able to get. Now, I've only got, like, these ones, which are the 3-star relics. Like, at the moment, I'm kind of majority surviving off of, over the Christmas event, when you had the egg smashing event. In fact, I'm going to show you. So, when we had the egg smashing event, we were able to get the occasional, high-level relic. And I got a couple of purple relics, but as you can see, the majority of my relics are the standard 2 stars and 3-star relics, which I've managed to acquire through playing the Abyss. But I do have a few of the purple 5 stars, because of obviously getting them from when we had the egg smashing event thing for the diamonds. Now, on another account, I was super lucky, and I got a 6-star relic. I think that was on server 83. But today, we're going to be fighting through, because not only do you get good stuff for obviously winning the events, but we get those all, like, trust or all needed runes. So every level that we can win, I believe we get like 50 runes for every level that we complete, which is what we're aiming to do, because like the quicker that I can get the runes, the better it's gonna be. Because obviously I need something like 20 odd 100. You know, I think I need like something like 2,500 runes to get all of the spells that I need to be able to come back up into the top 100 on the server. As I say, a couple of weeks ago, before the Christmas hit, I was playing in the top 100 of the server. I was actually placed at like 87 on the arena. But since the Christmas period hit and the Thanksgiving bonus thing hit, a lot of people were obviously buying the rewards and stuff there. So everyone got a lot of upgrades. Now, why didn't that unfreeze my guys? Interesting. Yeah, so a lot of people kind of spent their diamonds that they had sort of accumulated over Christmas and all of that stuff, and then obviously the tons of diamonds that people got when they updated, as I showed you in the video, I went and got something like 5,000 diamonds for free. So people used their diamonds in order to buy cards and stuff rather than buy the bonus items like I showed you in my video. And in order by them buying the cards, they were able to upgrade their teams a lot more and obviously move up the ranks a lot more. But that's just the way it is. Also, it would be nice if I had the spells. Like, obviously I'm still learning the game, so sometimes I'm gonna pick spells that maybe I shouldn't have picked to upgrade or whatever. I quite like to do things on my own as such. So, like, obviously if I make a mistake, when you guys comment down below and say, "Oh, Red, well, why don't you do this?" I take that on board. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm doing these videos, it's literally just things that I'm thinking of and things that I'm trying and experimenting. And then obviously when you guys tell me down below, well, do this instead, it's going to be better, then I'm going to do that, because obviously I'll then learn stuff from the game. But then at the same time, you guys have obviously learned some stuff from me already, because of obviously things that I've seen and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But we have now got into the zone that we're going to be able to go get ourselves some blue relics. I'll get there in a minute, guys. Blue relics. I believe this is the first fight of the blue relic zone. So what's the blue relics? They're 4? Level 4, I believe. Yeah. So whatever the blue relics are, I think they're level 4. Which is going to be great for us. So if we come over, okay, they're level. Well, we can actually let's go do that so we can get a relic right there. But yeah, these relics are level 4, so we're now able to start obviously unlocking level 4 relic-y stuff, which is going to be really, really cool for us. And I don't really know how far back the blue go. Okay, you don't get no relics for fighting that guy. You don't get none for fighting that guy. So it has to be. What? Why is it not showing the relics for anybody? Okay, cool. So yeah. So pretty much level 15 is where the blue relics start. So this is going to be the ones that we're going to be focusing on the majority of the time. So let's just go ahead and sweep for 10 of those, and we're gonna go get a couple more, so that's kind of cool. We got a few over there, which isn't too bad. Did we actually get enough? No, we didn't get enough to actually. We're missing the one on the left, so maybe we can go to C's, and yeah, of course everybody's got tons of battle damage. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Okay, like, look at this guy. Like, as you can see here, he's not really got anything that can counter our push. He's just got some high level cards. So we're probably going to be able to take this guy's relic, and then we're going to be able to obviously go and get ourselves a blue relic. So if we go ahead and, well, obviously it's an auto battle, but having that curse spell in the very front row is pretty much the key to success. Because that curse is going to make people do 90% less damage and also take 90% more damage. So as you can see here, we pretty much just wrecked that guy. No problem at all. So yeah, that's going to give us our first blue relic that we've acquired on our own, which is going to be pretty cool. I I don't know if I should continue. I think maybe I should look for a couple more, because I think we've got enough that we can actually, like, if I go do this. Okay, I need 2 relics. So let's have a look. Let's see if maybe there is someone else that we can fight, guys. Now, if you look here, this guy's using the permastun, so I don't have the skill set up, and the same with him. So I don't have the skill to negate the permastun yet. I can only negate it for like 1 hit and hope that my permastun would overpower theirs. But that's a little bit risky. Because obviously you don't really want to rely on just one spell, especially with the amount of rage that they run with that deck. They can pretty much cast the permastun spell all the time, and this is pretty much what everybody's running now. So it's kind of the next stage to the perma lockdown deck that I showed you guys in the video like a month ago or something. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's not do that. Let's refresh this list, see if we can find anybody. Like, this is the problem when you're fighting in this kind of thing. Everyone is running the same deck because of the fact of they see other people running it and then they start running it. And I was going to do a video showing you like a fight with all 3 of them, but then I decided that obviously I wasn't going to do that. Just because of the fact of it was a little bit repetitive in my opinion. Like, I think we're going to lose this because my witch has been knocked down. Yeah, we're going to lose that, guys, because my witch got knocked down and his witch got his spell. So this is the other thing that really annoys me when you do a PvP battle. I clearly knew I was going to lose this battle because my witch got knocked down and his didn't. So I could have just left that game, but now we have to wait. Oh, okay, well, we've actually managed to unfreeze, and looks like we're actually going to pull this one out of the bag. So I guess kind of not being able to leave the game was a good thing, because I was about to leave it. So, yeah, I guess that was a good thing. But we're going to come away from the PvP bit of the fight, and we're going to go do a couple more of the... no, I tell you what, guys, we're going to look for one more, because we might as well while we're here. Now, do you know what? Let's just take a look. Let's just go against the perma setup. Now, obviously, the perma setup is designed all around rage to give the princess... to give the witch as like the rage as quick as she possibly can get it. Now, as you can see here, I've won the battle of the witch, so therefore he's not going to be able to defeat me. But the design of the deck is very flawed. This is why I showed you the deck that I had in the video, because like I was going to show you that particular deck. And then when I started playing it, it didn't really work as well as the deck that I use. So that's why I decided to go for the deck that I went for. And then after that, I started noticing everybody using like sort of the deck that I showed / that particular deck. And it's not that it's a bad deck, but as you can see, you have to rely on keeping your witch alive. A lot of people put the witch in the front row so that she can gain rage even quicker, but it's a really bad call. You need to keep your witch alive, and if you don't have, if you don't go and buy the weapons, the offhand weapon and the main weapon, in order to give your witch 100% rage at the beginning of the game, you're at a serious disadvantage. Also, you're at a major disadvantage if you're not using the Velociraptor, because obviously the Velociraptor gives you more speed, and it also gives your heroes more speed. So that's something that you really have to think about when you're creating your board, guys. You can't just think, oh well, if I put these heroes into my team, I'm automatically going to win, because you've got to take into consideration everything else. You've got to take into consideration the way that you've set up your heroes with the skill points, the spells that you're running in your board, the mount that you're bringing into the deck. Just because you have a 6-star hero doesn't mean it's going to be better than a 5-star hero for a particular deck that you're running. So obviously, if you're running that perma-stun deck, running one of the 2 6-star heroes isn't going to be better than running the Velociraptor, because the Velociraptor gives you more speed, therefore you cast your spells first, whereas the 6-star heroes don't give you that speed, so therefore you cast your spells second. You lose the Battle of the Witch. So just bear that in mind, guys. But we're going to probably call the video here, because I think we're moving on to about 17 minutes, maybe about 20 minutes. So I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me, because I really do appreciate it. We're getting tons of gems, we're getting tons of relics, and we're going to keep on moving up. So I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please show some support and hit that sub button. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.